Will say, Lord, nice job on the route building.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed this.
After a hearty breakfast skillet and hot showers, our group sets out again on the road from Copper Break State Park. Using mostly paved roads, we pass through a few small cities and towns.
Beetle crawling around between my sock and my boot, and you come up and touch my leg now and then fall back in. Just have to set the truck on fire.
Early afternoon, we come upon an old building beside the dirt track, not far from an historic crossing of the Red River. The crossing was active from 1876 until 1895. Established in 1878, Doan's store became an important jumping-off place for the Great Western Cattle Trail. Big money deals were made here, and the site became a post office in 1879. During its active years, over 6 million cattle and horses crossed here. This house was built in 1881.
What we see in our background now is the Doan's Adobe store. The Adobe building, Adobe house. This was part of the cattle trail where the two brothers, or a brother and nephew, I believe it was, had set up a store here. We're selling bacon and flour. They were being sold by carloads here. This is known as the Great Western Trail, part of the trail that goes from Canada to Mexico for the cattle drives. So at this location, we've got what's left of the building. Looks like it's been remodeled at one point for historical reasons. We've got a marker set up by an Oklahoma chapter on the Texas side. Yeah, just the neat things we come across around these back roads. History everywhere.
From here, it is a rush to get to our camp spot next to Buffalo Creek Reservoir. I will anchor our campsite beside the road while Roger drives to Wichita Falls to refill his CO2 cylinder, and Laud does a 320-mile turn and burn to pick up his wife Rosita from Arlington, who is joining us for the rest of the trip.
Oncoming tractor. Got a spot hopefully you can pull in here for us.
Bigger than us. He doesn't have to pull off.
Another ploy to put me out in front again. I see how you are.
You're not falling for it?
Oh, don't have a whole lot of choice, but two can play that game, you know.
David Williams joins us for a brief visit this evening, and Laud and Rosita return late. Today the weather is sunny and warmer, although a good breeze is blowing. It is a long day ahead with many turns, tracing the winding Red River as closely as possible. We plan to meet Zach Slay again on the shores of Lake Texoma to camp.
See if we can get over there today before it gets dark.
Go ahead, Roger. Well, it's 10:38. Right on schedule.
Seems to be a thing.
Now that both me and my cameras are covered in sand, we can go.
Because real life and not just Hollywood life.
Here we stop at a roadside historical marker commemorating the discovery of the North Nocona oil field in 1922. We make a quick stop at a bluff to get a closer look at the Red River. There is little public access along the length of the river, and this spot provides a nice view near sunset. Our camp tonight is along the shore of Lake Texoma. The access is hidden with a tight trail and some deep muddy holes to navigate after dark. Zach has already arrived by the time we get there, just after dark. Roger's big Ford with the small trailer finds the track a bit challenging, and he uses his winch to move through to the campsite. A simple dinner is made, and soon returning for the night. This morning, we get to really see the track we entered on. Tight, winding through the trees and brush, the track leads us out, and Roger once again needs a little tug to get through.
Thanks, guys, for getting me out of there. Still be there if I was by myself, probably.
Next, we pass through Hagerman National Wildlife Refuge, and we stop at a historic tree. The tree was planted by a resident of Hagerman, a town now submerged under the waters of Lake Texoma.
This tree was set up here by Mr. John P. Ballard in 1916. Parents were pioneer residents of the town of Hagerman, from which the refuge gets its name.
Then it's a brief stop at the Lake Texoma Dam.
We left Sandy Beach at Lake Texoma last night. We're at the Lake Texoma Dam. Currently continuing further east, hoping to make it over to the Kettle Mills grasslands this afternoon or evening. Kick our feet up tonight. Had a nice guest join us last night, Zach Slay. Met us at the site. Got a Ford a little greasy and a sloppy spot. Got him pulled back out. Same thing on the way out this morning. And rolling 4 rigs today.
Our next stop is the historic Carpenter's Bluff Bridge. This bridge was built in 1910 to withstand the floods that had destroyed other bridges in the area in 1908. It was originally a railroad bridge with a wagon shelf where pedestrians, horses, and horse-drawn wagons could cross for a toll.
Yeah, the last time we were up here, we drove across this. Yeah.
In 1965, the main bridge was converted to vehicle traffic and opened for free. It closed to vehicles in August of 2017, but remains open to foot traffic. It is here we part ways with Zach, as he has to return home. After leaving Carpenter's Bluff, we make a quick stop to jumpstart a stranded fisherman before driving to Coffee Mill Lake in the Caddo National Grasslands to camp.
Thank y'all. My ride was all the way to Sherman. I was like, oh. Y'all, good luck with y'all.
The area is more forested than we have seen, and the roads are often covered in a canopy of trees. Join us next time as we continue along the Red River, finally turning south near Texarkana.